Are we recording? Hey, it's Edward the Ninth with a request for illustrators for our project we've got in production for our future episode of Hit Record on TV, Presently Speaking. To get a little taste, here is the song.
Professor, I've been wondering, what is the future like? The present seems so boring that it keeps me up at night.
Scientists can create a partner if you're feeling lonely, and floating taco trucks will serve fantastic guacamole. A chip designed to read your mind and broadcast all your feelings, and giant screens that line the walls and floors and doors and ceilings.
We recently released a request for musicians to get involved in producing the song. Now we want to focus on the visuals and come up with what we're going to be seeing on screen while the song is playing out. So the song is essentially about how we always idolize and look forward to the future, and we rarely enjoy it when it becomes the present. We travel through a bizarre world of fantasy and predictions, and it spans 3 time periods: the past, the present, and the future. The piece is going to be animated, and I'm delighted to announce that Marie IV is going to be resident director of animation on the piece. What we're looking for now is for illustrators to give Marie the assets that she needs to create the pieces that she can assemble. If you listen to the song, you'll notice it's kind of insane. So there really is a lot to illustrate and a lot of fun to be had with the illustrations that we're creating. We want to give the community as much scope as possible to come up with the designs for these things. The lyrics to the song are going to play a large part in informing the visuals. There's all sorts of stuff in there, from flying dragons made of steel to panda exoskeletons that shoot lasers from their eyes. You can find the full request list and the typed lyrics to the song in the links below this video. The style we're going for with this piece is a sort of lithograph, etching, / photograph, almost mixed media. We're actually using an advert that Joe Rudd and Pamagotchi found as visual reference. We can't show it here, but there's a link to the YouTube video below, so definitely check that out for the sort of visuals that we're looking for. Because it's going to be animated, there are a couple of things to bear in mind as you're creating your illustrations. If you think whatever you're drawing is going to move or could move, then try as much as possible to separate your illustrations onto layers so that animators and Marie IV can get in and make them move. This is especially important for the characters. There's 4 main characters: the professor and 3 students, 1 from each time period. So if you're going to illustrate them, draw your beautiful illustration in the lithograph etching style, but if you can, make sure that you provide the Photoshop file with each movable part on a separate layer. And animators, if you see any of these illustrations come in, especially the ones that have been exploded into parts and are ready for animation, feel free to have a go at showing us how they would move. Again, refer to the YouTube link below. We're thinking the piece is going to be very sort of 2-dimensional and almost paper cutout, but have a look at the resources and illustrations that come in and see what you can do. Alright, that's it. The deadline for these illustrations is Thursday the 5th of March, so get them in by then. This one's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what some of these weird, future, fantastical predictions look like in your minds. Thanks.